comes to you.
I guess I can talk while I wait for these dinguses. Welcome. Why do I have this mic out? I'm not even using it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Goodbye, technically, but also a welcome to Just Block number 52. It's Undernight, baby. It's my goat. Hold on, I just got my fucking shirt. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. We're good. Don't worry about it. Welcome to Just Block number 52. For the last time, under Nussy in Bussy. Clarusy. Version 1.04 for the Windows home computer. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this will be the last Just Block after I take a brief hiatus. And I'll talk more about that all at the end of the stream. So stick around for this tournament. We got 16 people load up tonight. Good numbers. I appreciate everyone coming out for the last one. Making it so that we go off with a bang. And never deal with delay-based netcode ever again should this event series come back. Spoilers. Yeah, so up first we're gonna have CG and Nebby playing. Nebby, I believe, is a Linné player. I'm trying to remember if that's the right Nebby. They're from Portland, and I'm blanking on who they play off the top of my head. But we'll see for certain. For young CG, young Canadian gamer, one cocky goose. You play Enkidu? Oh, okay, you're the Enkidu player. Okay, yeah. Look, there's a lot of like random Portland players who show up like one event every year, and I have to remember who they are. Okay, you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a wizard. I mean, at best, I'm a fucking sorcerer, a wild innate magic, not like studied. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. But yeah. We're just waiting on CG at this point. I said it started 6:05 because I wanted to give other matches time, but I hope that if I tune in, if I take a gander after reporting Rourke's match. I have to at this motherfucker and call him a bitch. And that's how we get him to join. Alright. Pass it up. Turn on auto pass. Judgment. So we have Enkidu mirrors is for round start, which is very funny. It's actually serious business. This is the most professional suit and tie tournament you'll ever see. I guess I should actually check to make sure stuff. To make sure everything looks good. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci, just like ZG's Gucci with the damage right here. Great shields, though. Able to actually space them out. Couldn't. I fucking hate Enkidu players. I hate Enkidu players so goddamn much. Yeah, I'm cracking a cold $1.50 Arizona iced tea. You going CG up one right now? Yeah. I think that's you're gonna see Arizona T got me through college. Arizona T got me through life. I'd kill for them, and I'll do it again. Alright, C kicks out of it. I think CG is gonna play a very important pacing in this match. With their, like, use of 4C presses a lot. Like, you see already a lot of it. Their stagger pressure is just very good. And I think in the Enkidu matchup, where you're wanting to sometimes have to be, like, aggressive with those presses, you're going to want to, like, go in on it, right? But CG's, I think, really good use of 4C helps a lot with breaking out of that. And it's something that could, I think, like, Nebi could bring in, but then it becomes this, like, weird, like, 4C whiff punish game, or, like, 4C, like throwing that ass back, like, trade. It's interesting. So, surprising everyone, the Enkidu mirror match actually has minor amounts of depth. There you go. Oh, late throw on there trying to punish that shield. Didn't work. Still landing those hits where they can. Yeah. I like that green shield from CG as well. Just space him out. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Kills. Why? What? Yeah, there we go. Fully punished to 4C. That Ender was weird. I'm, like, trying to figure out why you would do, like, C Ender right there. Oh, that's a... accidental input. Go, mana, sorry. Alright. Gold got it too. Yeah. And CG got it too. Oh, on it now. Okay. And then Lid got it too. So we're just waiting on Deerskin and Taters. And then Octo too. Yeah. We had Bacto versus Bacto Definitive Edition versus Bochi on block. Around that's crazy. All right. So up next we're gonna have Rurik and Astolfo. Go, Taters my ability. Yeah, this is a pro Taters chat.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright, nail in here. Alright, bet. Oh, okay. There we go. Swap things over here because the players are like, there we go. All right. So we have the PNW Classic. Okay. This is fucking. It's fucking Rurik versus Astolfo. I feel like this is a matchup that, like, late... I don't know, this is like a quintessential PNW Uni match of just two people who have been playing the game for a very extended period of time and playing against each other. And really, like, putting in a lot of work these characters. Obviously, like, Rurik being more traveled compared to Astolfo, but Astolfo's still a very, very strong and a very solid player. And one that you can't let your guard down on. Which is why you see Rurik have to go, like, all in, making sure they're doing whatever they can to try to take those cycles. Because they don't let it like that. Astolfo able to clip it out right at the last second. Alright, Rook up 1-0. There you go. Oh, greedy charge right there, but like Astolfo recognizing it, getting that forward tech. Oh, had the 2A but wasn't ready to commit to the punish. Or something delay based net code. Yeah, just staggers that gets a good CS pickup as well. And then me playing since breakfast and reports my bi-weekly ass whooping. Well, you'll get to take a break on ass whoopings, so don't worry about that. At least bracket-based ass whooping. All right. Yeah. Okay. Even though I'm pretty sure that was a drop, I like that decision making to like recognize like, oh, the drop, just hold forward. Astolfo really likes to forward tech in those situations, so audibling to go, yeah, IW should just kill here. So audibling to get the didn't kill. Yuzu IW min damage sucks. But this is a hard spot, yeah, for Shaw to come back into, because the Yuzu player just gets to basically do whatever they want to maintain control.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
I reported that, and I reported that one. Alright, that match ended quicker. Rurik did not lose Bayside Milf Hunter. Rurik, in fact, won that one. But yeah, to talk about that, because I got distracted by Yuzu IW min damage. Like, you saw Astolfo in those, like, scramble situations where you weren't able to get a hard knockdown. And this is something I noticed when we play. Like, we haven't played recently, but it's just off of memory, right? Like, Astolfo likes to forward tech, and I think that's a reasonable thing that you can be doing with Nautis. I think you can be doing with a lot of these more aggressive characters. Like, something that, honestly, I should be doing more, but I also, like, it can be kind of bad habit versus people who are ready for it, you know, right? But Rurik, like, recognizes that, okay, this drop opportunity, I have to turn this drop into a drop opportunity, and then just running forward, being able to then get a better tech window to keep their pressure going on them, while also keeping that forward so that they would maintain the cycle there, because if they allowed a forward tech there, they would have lost the cycle from Astolfo, unless they did, like, a very aggressive charge, which is risky. So, in my opinion, was a good decision. And I'm not looking at chat right now, but I can almost guarantee you, Rurik, if he is listening to me, will be like, I was just running while, like, doing that. Because that's what every fucking Under Night player does. Is every, like a lot is like, I look at it, it's like, oh, it's like really good decision making. They're like, I was just running because I thought I'd run. Like, it's like an interesting, like, layered, like, decision of like, oh wow, there's like reasons that you would do this, but they're just like the vibes felt right. But the vibes, you know, that shows like the player skill and the brain power and the knowledge and all that jazz. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm here for. You can close out of that window. I don't need it open. People... I'm assuming, yeah, our other games are going. So we're just waiting on other matches to finish up right now. What the fuck happened with deer skin and taters? Damn, so they're playing 7 minutes ago. I couldn't block the mids. It's okay. If ST taught us anything, then it proves that no Under Night player is ever able to block mids ever. So, if Big Black and Deafy winning every tournament taught us anything, it's that Under Night players can't block mids. Warning. This sentence was not a slander on young defiant underscore. Holy shit. Oh no, where these hiccups came from? Sorry. I was not expecting that. Was the Arizona iced tea spicy? No, I'm not Scrot, so it wasn't spicy. My body just decided to throw a single hiccup at me. Are hiccups a thing from spice? Like, I don't think I've ever gotten hiccups from eating something spicy. At least that I could, like, correlate to that. I don't know, I feel like I get hiccups for, like, bad posture, and then consuming stuff, which never that. I was fucking, like a gamer goblin gremlin crouched. And that's, like, 90% sure that's why I got them. I don't think I've ever gotten hiccups from spice. I'm not that white. Alright. So we got Octo 2-0 over Rakestraw. Rick. Octo. Stream. Well, we wait on Deerskin and Taters because their match is going to be the one that's taking a little bit. We will get our... Well, we're have to wait for them to feed more. You know the drill. You know what I'm talking about, right? I ate Apollo hot sauce hot wings. That's like a hit with the hiccups. What is Apollo hot sauce? Is that like a brand, or is that just like... Yo, little Bochi man? Alright, let me... Oh, it's like, is that the Hot Ones, like, sauce? When I, like, Googled it, that's what came up. So I'm assuming that's, like, the Hot Ones hot sauce or something. Best of 5. Deerskin got it 2-1. So I can't talk about this hype gameplay. I've got scores to report. Oh, Noel got it 2-1 over Phonon. And Lid got it over Kobold. Alright. I'm just going to assume, because I wasn't looking at the screen, that Rurik, just like that confirm right there, was in fact nice with it. That's how they're able to secure that first round with the perfect. Oh, here we go. Good 5C. You know, I actually haven't seen Octo play against Rurik's Yuzu a lot. So, like, I'm curious to see how they're going to pilot it. Like, right now it looks like I think Rurik's just doing a really good job of constantly pressuring them out and staying in, like, a relatively safe area. And not giving Octo any kind of breathing room. And even, like making them afraid of dash blocking. They just allow for situations like the run-up throw, and then into the, like, quick confirm, the guaranteed IW kill. With the 14 golden letters, taking game 1. A good take out. Good use right there. Like, actually, finding the opportunity to press on those resources after it really felt like Rurik was doing a good job of, like, controlling that corner pressure. Good on Octo to find those opportunities to make it work. Get a change pace from that last game. But Rurik, off to try to keep it clean once again. Looking fresh out of the shower. Oh! Counter hit trade, I think. Well, I think he could have picked up from that off it, but Rurik ended up just going for a like a charge hold, gain the cycle right there, and not worry about it because they so like a situation like that. And still snipe out the round. Rurik match point. Alright. Let's go on Octo. Tying it up. Yeah, I think the first game was very, I think, indicative of just like Octo almost like needing a download, right? Because they definitely felt a lot more confident in their play. And like actually started challenging her for a lot of those situations, which I think ended up helping a lot, right? Yeah, now blocking all that pressure, just really trying to force Rurik to create a bigger opening, but didn't get that block off in time, so Rurik able to snag a hit and now push him all the way to the corner. Forcing Octo. That was dangerous. I thought it was gonna get the punish. Hey, sure, like Rurik's got the fucking the Nanase path to winners finals. That's hilarious. Yeah, good shields, keeping themselves safe. Oh, great recognition on the up back right there. I think you even tried to use like FF delay fireball. Yeah, space it out. Great green shield early on from there, which forced Rurik to change up the pressure to be able to maintain the cycle. But Rurik just keeps it calm anyways. Post winning it, taking that round, and now putting him in a great spot. Yeah. C slashes, I like just good at like being able to deal with the non-stick projectiles, right? I think it's the big thing in the match is like you're seeing in these rounds where Rurik is able to continuously maintain that cycle again and again and again and again. They're really able to just steamroll and dominate, because in the last times, the ones that Octo was winning, I feel like they were snagging the cycle more and more and getting out of these block string situations, being able to maintain, being able to build a cycle, right? And I think that's key to victory, but Rurik recognized that and then playing around it and blowing him up for it, allowing Rurik to take it 2-1.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright. Unfortunately, our other match started 4 minutes ago, and it's under night players, so who knows how long that match will take. Carp, I can't believe you didn't enter Just Block now that you're on the West Coast. I can't believe you would do this to me specifically. You could have been the one to make Rurik lose. But instead you're just posting in chat. You don't have a PC right now? Oh, I thought you... I thought I saw on like your Twitter something like you had a computer or some shit, but that's valid. That's understandable. Fuck it, we'll start running the bracket on PSN, paying $80 a year. It's in the mail? Oh, okay. That's valid. So we got... So we don't losers matches right now. Mostly. Oh, dude, but it's okay because delay-based netcode is not real, right? Delay-based netcode isn't real, and it can't hurt you. Unless it can. No, Uni 2 is exactly... what's the release date that I, like, eyeballed? We are... 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2... 23. We are 23 weeks away from Uni 2. I think Uni 2 will release on February 6th, specifically. That's my, like, called shot of the release date for it. I don't think it waits till March, but it's Q1 of next year, guaranteed. Guaranteed, no cap, bussin'. What the fuck am I saying? What the fuck am I doing? I blame the Zoomers for brain poisoning me. Alright, taters. Got it 2-0. Right? Yeah, taters 2-0. Alright, and CG got it 2-1 over Deerskin. And CG and Lid. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have Lid and CG playing each other now. Damn, I really did rig this bracket for mirror matches, didn't I? That's kind of fucked up of me. That's kind of fucked up of me.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright, it looks like Rakestraw got it over Noel. I'm just gonna assume that you're Godopon. Enches are good. Oh, you are playing Lid. I know. Lid wasn't Lid playing? I feel like I've seen Lid on Nikita recently. Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Am I a dumbass? Am I a fucking moron? The answer is yes, but I don't know if it's about this specifically. But we got the rat on screen. Good tech out. Yeah, and like you're already seeing CG do these like delay 4Cs. I'm trying to catch on a lot of the presses that you're wanting to see it. Really good spacing on all these normals. Here we go, yeah. Belly pressure at the 6-6B. The goddamn happy chaos roll. And it worked out for the kill. I fucking hate you, Lid. Yeah, Helmbreaker, Ender. Yeah, Lid's playing like I don't know, like I don't know if I'm just used to like I feel like I've watched like a lot of like Brandon Lid, and I've watched like Tom Lid, right? And Tom Lid, Tom Linné and Brandon Linné specifically are like at the matchups I feel like I've been watching a lot of footage, and watching Lid Linné is so different, and it's so like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Oh fuck, it's working. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, Ender? Yeah, it's so hard to do the stagger pressure with Linné FF. But this is like the advantage that CG has in this matchup is just his ability to shit out damage off of any hit. Yeah, and even find those tighter opportunities like that to be able to press 5B to punish Lid for trying to press there. Oh, big 2B counter hit, but no, not ready to confirm it. Okay, I love that route doing the increase 623B there, or 236B, extending them further out there so they're actually able to snag the cycle just by like a little bit. That was tight. Like, I know it's just like how it works, but like it's those minor things that you see that always make me smile. Just like a charge 5C always makes you style. That means you were lacking that whole time, but you're not lacking in damage. Your name is the cocky guy. CG takes game number 2, tied it up. Go, yeah, just Arakuga trying to stop a lot of the forward momentum that you can do. Like, you can technically like partial charge 3C it, I think, right? To stop it. But it's like such a risky call out to be doing that comparatively, so. Like, Lane doesn't get a lot of reward if you're not doing it off there. Great parry to toss it back into the corner. See Kuga to keep them safe. And then pick up that last round right there with it. Good stuff from Lid. Right, toss him back. Yeah, that was a nice reset right there with the overhead. Like a lot of people are just gonna default to the hold down back wallet because they're not ready for it, but Lid was playing tight, so doesn't have to worry about that. That's why we're gonna have Rurk and Lid in our winners finals. Rurk and Lid. So Rurk and Lid should be coming up soon. EX Sign's the only true hit confirmed from that last interaction. Is it? Okay, yeah. Our players saunter over at a reasonable pace. Let some of our losers matches catch up. No, Rurok is too quick on the right, and go to pop. Man, they're just too hungry. They're too hungry to gain. But this should be like a good, reasonable size match between these two. It is 3 out of 5. We are in our winners finals territory, but. Like, this is Linne Yuzu versus two people that have a lot of experience in, like, both ends of the matchup, so... I think... Ooh, I just had the fucking... weird... whatever, brain stopped working. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close between each other. Like, the matchup's, like, weird. Like, I feel like Linne has the tools to be able to surpass a lot of the Yuzu shenanigans. Especially with, like, how Lid's been playing, that you can get a lot of great reward off it, but Rurk is usually someone who just plays very tight and very consistent to prevent those kinds of shenanigans from happening. That. Yeah, and you can see now, just constantly finding these opportunities to hit with these, like, full screen Vatos as soon as Lid decides to start trying to do anything. Didn't punish the withheld breaker, but was ready to punish it immediately afterwards. And this is a similar story that we've seen previously, but no double perfect this time. Yeah, charge as well, keep the meaty on there, not as good as, like, mixed opportunity, but you had an opportunity to take the cycle, but Lid's great shield habits, allowing them to snag it right at the very end. Oh, and they were ready for the same side teleport right there with that preemptive 5A check. Just do it again. Just do it again. What's stopping you? God? Clearly not. Alright, put him down. They keep safe, yes, and a great chance to be able to punish them for trying to go for the up back. Like, up back slashes to try to just get out of there with the quick AA, but we're ready for the post-confirm scramble situation to take it into their favor. For the first game, at least. Like, just taking the damage where they can. Like, not wanting to cash out. It's all, like... the usually throw confirm you get, like, slightly more normally. And, like, you spend bar to, like, get, like, 2,300, but... Oh! Whiff parry, but... not ready for it. Being able to clip them right at the last tip of that hurt box gonna work out. Try to give Lit a chance to, you know, make a big comeback here, but Urk just immediately resetting that pressure, keeping that cycle up to be able to keep the strike throw going, but gets the good deep assault in right there to re-challenge after the push block out. Good mash right there from Rurk, ready to try to be able to gain some advantage. The EX confirm. Great double overhead as well. Doing the deep elbow right there. Yeah, gets the partial charge right there as soon as they try to press to be able to shut out the unblockable. So you let it rip, Rurk. Up 2-0 now. Yeah, I like it from Lid. Just like, always, I'll say it once, I'll say it again forever. Always try to ice your opponent out. Oh, free dash normal back in. Yeah, and the lay overhead after the assault right there to try to catch them pressing on it, but not ready to be able to block the second press coming through, and Lid just able to use that dominance to try to add as much damage as they can. Throw attacks out. and then has to hold like the really good rebeat pressure from Lene in the corner right there. It's always a scary situation. And I think like the willingness to press is something that you have to do, but clearly Lid was ready for it. Oh, what didn't pick up the full confirm at the very end right there, and now this is dangerous, right? Like Lene can make these big comebacks like this, and also put you in a very dangerous situation as the user Riha, if they're able to land a hit just like that. Yeah, CS as well. And I like that. Trading there with that is a pretty safe situation, and it gets you out of a lot of the Lene pressure, so you don't have to worry about potentially just accidentally losing the round. DP came through, full BDP, but no punish on it. Right. What a weird interaction. Yeah, just FFs out of the late media attempt. It's pretty safe to do all those like late presses like that. Oh, but still, sniped them out with the up back stance right there. And Urk taking that winners finals match 3-0.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
CG. Alright, so because we have to fill some time because of some technical shenanigans that were happening, we may have experienced a severe desync at character select in one of our off-stream games. But that's just causing some matches to run behind. So I wasn't originally planning on streaming this, but we're going to have CG and the young Rakestraw up on deck now. My goats having to face each other. Unfortunate for me, but fortunate for the viewing audience. This will be a good match. By a good match, I mean Justin should win. Right. Oh! I like that backdash where they were trying to catch CG pressing, but instead the whiff shield came through, but wasn't ready to get a the rerun up throw punish for it. But that's something to now keep in mind. Like if they're willing to shield on those like backdash attempts, late 6B hit. Ah, here we go. Getting that 2 chain shifts. Good counter hit starter. Yeah. Just late VO out of there. Don't want to deal with any of that. Being able to keep their own turn going. You know, if I'm the Enkidu player there, I almost want... Oh, no, not the CG combo in this economy. Why'd you call me untalented or But in that like post 2-2C IW or VO situation, I almost feel like IWing is like a pretty reasonable line right there, because like at worst you go back to neutral off of it, but at best if they like fucked up on a press or something, you can generally blow them up for it. I don't know, that's just some like interesting like minor decision making, because you're usually not getting a big hit like that. Alpha normal to find those confirms. So just like sometimes being able to eke out some free damage can be pretty beneficial. Just like off these throw combos here for Rakestraw right here. To get a perfect and tie it up. Good 4C, able to throw that torque box back. Yeah, and a big 2B press right there. Oh yeah, didn't work out in their favor, so Rakestraw recognized the minus frames right there. Was able to make that 2A work, and now able to make that dash. That backdash off that mid-screen pressure sequence is working out really, really well for Rakestraw tonight. We're getting a ton of reward off it whenever they actually get the chance to start doing it. Alright, CS. But yeah, this time knows that they're on the CS, so just waits for the gap to find that force function and secure that kill. There we go, great deep jump in right there. Yeah, and then Havoc Heroes off that trade as well, so you're in for a really good spot, but you're not in for a CG standard drop right there. Rakestraw going to try to capitalize on it as much as they can. Orb keep them safe, but that 4C been working wonders for CG so far in these games. Able to clutch that right back out. 2-2B, keep your turn off that. Yeah, whiff shield, but even like CG was ready to just get the run in, repressure. A parries to toss him back out, and this time ADP CS did a late CS right there to try to stop them. But even CG was ready to just hold back and wait for that, because I think they were expecting the BDP timing, so just backed out. Yeah. Rakestraw did a good job of like forcing a ton on CG's mental stack right there, so they weren't ready for every option, and a great chain shift, grid break, throw right there to secure that last bit of damage they need. Sagger. But now you see after this that CG is not wanting to bite any of those backdash attempts, not trying to press any buttons, not trying to shield, not trying to do anything. Just allowing them to try to pull those weirder shenanigans. And it lowers our grid gauge down. I didn't think 4C would pull back right there to actually beat out the 6B there. That's kind of ludicrous. But Rakestraw Trying to
Win. Hi.
trying to think of a ludicrous counterpart character-wise from the Fast and the Furious franchise, but I can't think of one. That's how crazy Rakestra's playing. Rakestra's playing like they got family on the line. And still even keeping it tight like that. That 4C pullback though was still kind of brazy. I'm not gonna lie. Right, Ian back. Rare footage of CG actually angry for once. Yeah. And even recognize the forward tech, just immediately toss him back. Oh, sorry, how could I? How could I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. I've created over 1,000 blades, unaware of loss, nor aware of gain. Withstood pain to create weapons, waiting for one's arrival. I have no regrets. This is the only path. My whole life was unlimited blade works. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it for the one time. Had to do it for the one time. Good pickup. Yeah. TK Orbiter. Shooting back down. Good. Green shield to space them out. Not able to allow them to keep that kind of pressure up, but still not their turn. They gotta keep it safe. First roll CSC parry, expending all the resources out there, just trying to keep themselves alive. But the chip damage coming through like the Frito-Lay factory. Yeah, and once again tried to make it work, but wasn't ready to anti-air right there. And the 3C charge worked, but didn't think it was actually the connect, so tried to do something to keep it safe. 5C punished and was expecting a fireball out there. So tried to 236C through, but Rakestraw ready. Go. Alright. Shout, big overhead. I like just opt for the side swap right there. Like you're not gonna gain a lot of reward for spending that meter right there, which could be saved on a much tighter situation, but now you have to be very careful as you have 0 HP to work with. And Rakestraw ready for that. Take to the skies. And take that 2-1.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright. Things didn't work out as planned, but do they ever? So I'm sorry to our winners finals match that got played Omega early. As we're gonna have Lid and Octo on, and hopefully we'll be able to speed through these games. I was hoping that they'd be done by that, and we just only have a little bit to wait. So I'm sorry, Lid. I'm apologizing to you directly, and I should also apologize to my players in here for not. I don't even think I have there. There we go. I would have not played that winners finals match this early if it weren't for. You should be furious, but you should also be fast, like Dom Torero in the Fast and the Furious franchise, or in Japanese, it's wild speed. Yo, Octo getting the purple square in tournament, that's crazy. Alright. So we're on the coveted Kobold training stage because the computer will not let them play on Park. Here we go, tech's out. And I'm interested to see how this goes. Like, Kobold is, like definitely one of those, like, hyper-improving players. And Octo has sort of been Octo's usually a roadblock for a lot of those kinds of players. Just generally has very, very good pressure, very good fundamentals to deal with that. So it'll be interesting to see if Kobold can create those opportunities to make that big comeback. You know, get a full Kim Kardashian to happen right here. Almost got that run up throw to work, but unfortunately spaced slightly too far out, so it whiffed. And it's going to give Octo more pressure into the corner here. Alright. Yeah, the good 5B trying to stop those jumping attempts. And this is where it's like interesting, right? Like, you have to either take to the skies, which is a bad situation for for Phonon in this matchup. Oh, name slip. Thank you, Aura, dude. I thought I fixed those. I thought I pressed the button, but I clearly didn't, so. Alright. Space back out. But wasn't able to fully take that like, confirmed to kill right there. Didn't spend the meter either. Just like, you know, like, meter CDP, just take the round kind of situation, right? Oh, great deep assault right there to get over the 2C press. Alright. Checked out. Green shield spacing it out is like still like a weird situation. Oh! Great C fireball. Playing really, really patient. That's the I think a big strength that Kobold has, right? Like, Kobold still has, you know, things that they can be learning about individual matchup, like parts of these parts of the matchup, right? But I think their overall patience and their willingness to just like let the games rock when they can is very favorable to them in Unite, especially favorable to them on Phonon. Just like that. Finding these great air scrambles, trying to find these hits where they can, but also taking an aggressive shield right there, so that gives Octo a big grid break. It's going to be a big momentum swing right here for this game. X out. Put down, tech out the throw. Yeah. I like that. And now you're going to see, okay, Kobold will transition back to trying to play more patient where they can. Octo's still able to find these overheads with that VO hit. Okay. That VO hit in what, I don't know what world that hit, but that was fucking, like, max range interactions. But, oh no, Octo just lost. Like, they had the right idea right there, just being able to go for that like, long-range fireball game, use the C fireballs to chip right there. Like, that was, like, the right thing they should have been doing, but they left that slight gap right there. And that gave Kobold a chance to connect with the TK fireball. And just, like, secured it with 3 seconds left on the go. That was crazy. That was insane. I almost think as Octo there, you, like, instead of wanting to go for that fireball game, you need to do, like, run up, like, buttons into C to chip out right there. But even then, that's so hard and so risky to be dealing with versus the Phonon player. Like, it's like a lose-lose situation, so. Alright. Oh! Cheeky fireball hit right there. Yeah, then getting caught with the 6-6 mix-up. Yeah, you just accept that trade right there. Apparently Octo said their dash block turned into sword car at the very end right there, which that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, making these gold throws work. Yeah, there we go. The great strike throw pressure right there, even. And being able to use that as well to secure the cycle. Very, very good decision making on there. Kobold's playing very clutch right now, but as soon as Octo is able to get that momentum going, they're able to get a lot to really peak off with these rounds. Yeah, now they're just catching these presses again and again and again and again, coming from Kobold right there, catching them, not being able to block the setups correctly. And you know, I think that's what's going to boil down is, can Kobold turn this into the war of attrition that they're really looking for? Or can little Bochi Man be able to keep the tempo into their favor? Okay. That's it, and now you see Kobold just like really playing patient and found a great opportunity to press right there. Recognizing that like Octo was probably going to do like press back off into just like another reset, try to force Kobold to guess where it's generally going to be putting them in a scarier situation. FF Rekka. Alright, oh, was not ready. So now all Octo has to do is just play very cautious for these next 30 seconds. And even try to punish them as soon as they do anything. Doesn't even need to spend the CS. Octo sitting match point. Combo routing doesn't allow them to gain the cycle that much right there. Yeah, good blocks on the 6-6B in. They're out. See, Fireball should be able to get yeah, confirm should be able to close out right there. Didn't expend that CS because they just want to make sure that they can take that round. They can stay at match point for and try to get this to circumvent back into their favor. 236C, keep out of there, but now, or J236C. But Kobold was not dissuaded by the reset to neutral. He's trying to keep that party started. Oh no! Caught them stand tech and getting them prep for Uni 2 in. Yeah, I know. Sets it with the B Fireball set. Put them into 50-50 chain shift right there. Caught them lacking on the OS. And now this is hard. This is hard, right? Like, you didn't have ways to be able to try to get the cycle, try to push them out in their favor, and you just have to hold the raw non-assay pressure. It's always a very scary situation, but it was great sets from Kobold right there, putting in the work, really showing like all that improvement that they've had. So, extra.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
All right, so now we just had Octo on deck, and we had Rakestraw on deck the match before. It's time to get him back in. Alright, names are good this time, so we're going to see more of the wonderful Octo. The good old Cocto, Nanase. Cool, what's the reason I want a small bracket for Under Night? Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, that was a great set. That was a really, really good set. But we're back in our comfort zone. We're back in Park. Somebody better mod this version of Park into Uni 2. Hey, Tex out. Yeah, had a great shield on there on the Rekka series right there, being able to make it punishable. Knowing that setup, knowing that counterplay, knowing how to deal with it. The counter hit fireball. Tater's Oregon has to get through the entire rest of the North American West Coast to be able to make it through. They have to get through first California, then Arizona, and then Washington to be able to do everything they need to do. It's only like 3 states. That's true. It's only 3 states in like one time zone. Alright, yeah, now still respecting the B fireball right there, not trying to do anything crazy. Oh yeah, and that's where it's weird when you get the grounded fireball right there. Like Hide Fireball doesn't actually trade with it; it just like goes over it. Yeah, I don't think there's a fireball in the game that hits it out. Kuga might. I actually don't know for certain. Alright. Keep it clean. Extra, taking game number 1. Taters, it's clear that you entering multiple brackets tonight was the reason you lost. You would have won it if you had only entered one. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. Hey, what's good, Endai? Welcome, chat. Alright. Oh, with 3C. Mad unfortunate. Oh, try to be aggressive with the DP right there and get like a big read on Octo, but Octo willing to just stay safe and be like setting up against it. Yeah. And this is that like tempo swing that Octo will be able to be able to potentially make a comeback. Couldn't kill off that, but we'll just kill up 2A check right there. Ties it up. Only if the third bracket was a Smash Ultimate parentheses banned Steve bracket. Then you would have won. If that was the case, then you would have won. There we go. Good check on that crouch tech right there, being able to crush it with the Assault JC. And Octo looking dominant. After like the first games where it was going like pretty back and forth, and Rickstar was just able to find these last opportunities to clutch it out, Octo really turned the dial up to 11, and unfortunately that combo gauge went down as the other gauges go up. So Octo able to reset that pressure once again. Right, C-beam not even working in the... the air B fireball right there. Oh, that was dirty. Like, canceling with the FF right there. Alright. Octo takes it. Now it is Lid versus Octo.
New sacrifice comes to you.
Tater should have entered 4 brackets just yet. If Tater's entered four brackets, had a well-balanced breakfast, was in a different time zone and had a Ray edible, they would have won. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I do have a well-balanced. Tater's breakfast, what is your breakfast right now? What is your breakfast right now? Tell me what your breakfast is, and I will judge if it's a well-balanced breakfast or not. Plain whole milk. I'm assuming that's plain whole milk yogurt, not plain whole milk and yogurt. Let me just make sure the names are good. There we are. Alright. Alright. Grains. Okay. Define grains. Is that like an oatmeal-based grains? Because grains could also just mean I ate a bowl of wheat. And that's not very well balanced. But banana slices and blueberry. You... That is pretty balanced. It's got a nice... That's got a nice, like... Nice balance of everything. I would say that is a balanced breakfast. I don't know if that is a well-balanced breakfast. Some kind of mix from Costco? Okay, okay. After today's bracket, we're going from Just Block to Just Breakfast? Yeah, dude, breakfast, like, I'm very passionate about breakfast foods. You don't even know. You don't even know how passionate I am about the chicken fried steak. The goat right there. And that right there, that was the chicken fried steak of CS punishes. Alright. Yeah, Simujin, close it out. Breakfast is a state of mind, it's not a time of day. You can have breakfast whenever you want. Just like you can land these combos whenever you want, as long as you get the hit. Right? You can take these routes, you can take this damage, just like you can get up at 1 PM and go, I want eggs, sausage, and white bread. Alright, ADP CS, we love to see it. Yeah, 2 AM is peak cereal time, just like it was peak time to use that EX sword card to escape the corner, get 4.2k damage, and now put your opponent in a very dangerous situation against the Nanase. Good throw tech out, though, from Lid right there. And a great repressure down the 1C. We got Segus. We got Segus. I know what I'm doing. I'm saying words. I'm talking. Do the bowl of cereal thing at 5 AM is normal breakfast time. I know that's like when you're going to bed. Like, you have a handy sleep schedule. Trust me, I get it. But, like having a bowl of cereal at 5 AM, even if you were one of those who was like, I can only eat breakfast during normal breakfast hours. Like, that's a normal breakfast hour to have it. Even 2 AM is like normal breakfast hours. If you want to believe in the breakfast patriarchy, right? That hit? I was not expecting. I was expecting to just go right over Linne. A good pressure. Oh, yeah. That's a good start right there. But couldn't pick up the full confirm, so Octo just retechs out and then immediately closes the distance right there, finds that 5B opportunity. That's what you want. Gets the cycle charges while end of throw, be able to guarantee it. Great air-to-air right there, being able to shut down the tornado. Oh. Octo was ready for that kind of situation. Space them out, or put them in a spacing where that like is like a weird hit, but then was still ready to just hold forward to not deal with it. And so with that, they'll quickly secure that round win. I do not understand people that can only eat breakfast at breakfast hour. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can have breakfast whenever you want. The only thing that's keeping you down for breakfast is your own lack of desire to have some nice pancakes, right? You can have pancakes at 3 p.m. Who's stopping you? The government? The only person that's stopping you is McDonald's not having all-day pancakes. But you can go to IHOP and you're fine. You can go to Sherry's and you're fine. Oh yeah, CS right there. If you had gotten the trade off that, I would have screamed. What's really fucked is McDonald's not having all day hash brown. That's what I'm saying. Just like I'm saying, Octo playing tight right here. Bro, there was some TikTok that I saw, like, 6 months ago at this point, but I think about it every day, where it's this dude who's like, hey, you can buy, stuff from McDonald's or their freezer section. I went to the store and I bought Big Mac ham buns and chicken patties, and the entire comment section was, you didn't get McGriddles and hash browns from them? You didn't try to take those home at a bulk rate? Because right now, you can see that Lid is taking these combos in bulk rate, getting these VO strips, and getting a nice roll mix right there. And having good stagger pressure as well to keep it around. So our Dragonverb Lid instantly needs to go to 214C. Yeah, I thought you could maybe get that 5B juggle off of it, but it was very, very weird, right? And so it's like you have to know that trade is coming and then immediately be ready for it. Alright, good stuff. Oh yeah, I was blocking the back hits of it. Still ready. Some people get blown up by it. It's always a little weird, right? Oh, great tech with check with the throw right there, and hitting them with the no follow up low. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff from Lid right there. Up to 1. But Peanut Butter, you're down 0 and 100 because you forgot about the fucking McNuggets. The actual best thing on the McDonald's menu. Taters, neither of these players are Washington. Ah, I see. Alright, we're getting some funky trades right here. Alright, now you see Lid bringing out the roll shenanigans again. I'm excited to finally be able to do Lene Hien route, so they changed it to 2-2X input. It's still being possible for me. I can't do her Muujins. Her Muujin cancels into combos. It's such a weird timing that it just like fucks with my brain too much. Alright. Oh! Even the frame kill not getting the DP confirmed right there. Alright. CSF helm. Yep. Yeah. Even using the Hien right there. And the quick assault check. Lid taking it 3-1, moving it up. Work. You got a rematch. Grand finals. Prem also struggles with Muujin timings. It's a weird. It's a weird timing. Yeah, because only goats struggle with it. Clearly, only goats struggle with it.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright. Eric, Lid, Grant's time, 3 out of 5. Make it a good one. Smile. Forgot how buttons worked. Alright, but here we go. Grand Finals, Rourke versus Lid. Let's see if Rourke can get the same 3-0 that they had in the last time, or if, Lid can keep the momentum that they've had from their losers match. Really make things go. But yeah, like, Lene Muujin timings are, like, super weird for me. I can do basically every other weird timing thing in this game, like, without a ton of, like, brain readjustment. But Muujin timings fuck me up every day of the week. Right. And now you see Lid playing very patient, right? Like, you see them not wanting to be pressing as much as I think they were in the previous set with Rourke, but even Rourke now taking that into account with what they want to be doing and how they want to be doing it, catching with like Assault JC right there. Yeah, I actually preemptively using elbow as their like air-to-air option. You just hold the stance. Lid doing a very good job of constantly staying mobile, constantly putting them in weird angles that forces the Yuzu to commit to an option, and then punishing him accordingly for being able to actually space out and beat that option. But all Rourke needs is one solid hit, right? I guess the big thing. Yeah, your solid hit, you get a knockdown, you're going to be able to loop it over and over and over again. Alright, FF, but he's still ready to challenge for the 2A right there. Alright. Keep it up, just chipping down. Guard thrust right at the very end right there. And even finds the hit to clutch it out. Did not only, like they found the, the kill confirm right there, right? Like, they picked up those dog tags. but they even found an opportunity to just like, oh, get a hit, now pressure you. What's good, Jin? Thanks for coming through. We're in our grand finals here for Just Block, so stick around, enjoy a good one. Oh no! I don't think that was supposed to go in the direction that we thought that was going to go into. So Lid was able to get like a reward. Excuse me, off that scramble situation. And we'll continue to get it and try to add up that damage as much as they can. A good press right there from Rurik. Able to, like, he's doing a very good job of able to find these exact opportunities when Lid isn't ready and be able to be pressing him for it. And also, like, situations like that, just immediately checking them with the assault right there, then getting these great whiff punishes. Alright. C slashes, being able to, you know, just keep themselves safe. Still found a way to, like, chip them out, but not a big confirm off of it. So, Lid. Did that cross up? I hope you were blocking the right direction. That was just an overhead. Oh, an unfortunate trade. Like, that was like the right idea, but the trade's still going into Rurik's favor by knocking out Lid before they can do anything. And now Rurik up 2 games, only 1 game away from taking the match point, or the tournament point even. It's got to make a big comeback. See if they can do it here. We'll find out if they are the true Godapon that their name says they are. Alright. Repress. Rurik's just intuition to be knowing exactly when to be going for these 2A presses have been so good this entire tournament so far. It proves to show you once again all Yuzu players are just filthy mashers. Yeah. And cashing out into the IW there, just get the damage wherever you can. See, gets the deep Helmbreaker hit right there. Should be a great conversion for you. And forces Rurik to lose the cycle at the very end. Didn't choose to spend it to try to make something happen. Instead, just chose to win the round right there off the quick little conversion. Rurik, tournament point. Yep. Picks him up. Well, will they put him down? Not just yet. C/under. CS bit confirm. This should close it out as long as Rurik is able to keep it tight. And that will do it. Rurik securing the 3-0 here for our grand finals. Taking first place over Lid for Just Block Number 52. Alright. Congrats. Congrats, Rurik.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
And we're gonna just back out. Oh, wrong button. Because we got some talking to do. But yeah, good games. Good games. Congrats to Rurik for taking it, being the final champion of the night. And I totally forgot I didn't have my webcam plugged in before this. I had to unplug it for some stuff. So give me, like, just a little bit, because I want to be, like, real time. I want to be, like, real time, real talk with y'all, because I think y'all deserve it for this kind of event, right? So, give me, like, 2 minutes. Mostly just so I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing and where I'm supposed to actually plug stuff in, and hope OBS doesn't explode. It will. It's OBS. It explodes for less. Oh, God damn it. Okay. So let me not even add, like, of course. I want it to, like, be weird. Ah. Alright, bet. You have to... Oh, my hair's a mess even, but, like... Hello! You know, give me the one fucking moment, dog. Like... God damn. Alright. But, yeah, cool. I literally just have a fucking, like, a big-ass tripod in front of my face, so I can't even see, like, my own goddamn self. Yeah, it's Tabby. Hello. Everyone say hi, Tabby. Hi, Tabby. Okay. So, my floor's like a mess, but I don't really care right now. As I've said previously, and some of you know, because I've talked to you about it, this is going to be the last Just Block for a while. I don't have a specific time or date or when or whenever of when I'll come back, or, to be blunt, if I'll come back. So I kind of want to just, like, talk about that a little bit. Like, if in the event that I come back, it'll be around Uni 2-ish, right? I think it's a very, like, easy assumption. I think a lot of the community is kind of on just, like, standby right now until Uni 2. So I think that's gonna be the, like, the big thing that you'll see from me is if I come back to running this this event series in this format, that it'll be for Uni 2. And I say specifically Uni 2 because I know y'all are probably not watching, but I know some of you at least have a little bit of overlap with it. Persona, I'm just gonna be blunt, I'm really burnt out on the game. I'm really burnt out on the scene. And I'm kinda wanting to take an extended break. Like, from a lot of it. I'll still be on, like, Treehouse stream tomorrow. Go to that. I'll be, you know, still supporting it where I can. I still like the game. I'm just very, It's just it's very different. There's some very frustrating things that I dealt with, and I would kind of rather just like take a little bit of a step back. A lot of the reason that I started Just Walk was because we did not have anything relegated for the West Coast for either Under Night or Persona. We had a couple of events here or there for stuff, but we didn't have like a dedicated thing, right? And that was always the goal, was to show off West Coast. Obviously, Persona grew a lot bigger than where we initially intended, and it turned it backward down again, but it definitely became focused on a larger scale thing as someone who was running really the only consistent weekly tournament for a long period of time. Times have changed for that for Persona. There's too many fucking tournaments now. There's too many tournaments. There's 2 to 3 tournaments a week that I see, various platforms, varying things, and all that. So I don't think that an event like what Just Block was for Persona is necessarily needed in the same landscape as we are now. Should that change 6 months down the line, if every event dies again or whatever reason, and I'm feeling good about things, I'll come back, I'll do shit again. I'm just gonna be blunt. I don't expect me to come back running Persona tournaments if I come back. Or if I do, it might be a monthly thing. It might not. It probably wouldn't be a consistent bi-weekly event like how it is. Because a lot of the focus that I think you're going to see me and you're going to see other people on and all that jazz is Uni 2. This is my favorite game of all time. End sentence. I think I can safely say favorite game of all time. So I don't really see a reason for me to be putting as much time into other stuff when my favorite game exists and is playable again. But I digress. We all kind of know. Excuse me. What the fuck is up with that? I'm trying to think of some other stuff. But outside of that, I think the reason you wouldn't see me, this is the fucking iced teas that I paid too much money for today. $1.50. There's a couple fold reason of why you wouldn't see me come back to be running these events in the same ways that I was before. A lot of it is, and I think this will be resolved with the break mostly. Yeah, it's the store fucking upcharges, but I wanted iced teas, so I bought them. I paid the tax. I'm really burnt out on running this kind of event as a whole. It's a lot of fun. It just is taking a lot of stress and a lot of extra stuff and a lot of bullshit that happens within player interactions and events and technical difficulties and all that jazz. It's added up to being a lot more than I necessarily want to deal with. And I should also specify that Just Block is not basically every other netplay tournament organization that's out there. Obviously, the vibes of these streams are a lot more relaxed compared to these other scenes, and that's for a very particular reason. That's the vibes I want. I want a very chill environment, so I didn't try to focus too hard on, making consistent branding or getting events up on time. It's just it's stuff that I should be doing and I should be focusing on, but I also don't care as much as other people do about creating the next big thing for this kind of brand specifically. I wanted an environment that me and my homies basically just run through, good times, chill times, play games, play through tournaments, everybody laughs. The event definitely grew past that and past the expectations that I want, which is great, but at the same time it caused extra stress and more work onto me that I don't necessarily want to be dealing with, especially at a time where I am now 7 months unemployed. Please hire me, I beg you. So, yeah, that's kind of that gist of that. trying to think of because I know as soon as I end the stream, I'll have more thoughts on stuff that I wanted to share. But yeah, that's kind of the main gist of it. When in regards to these events, you know, I want to spend some time, or to finish off a point before that. Like when I say these are very different, the vibes are different. This event is all ran by me. Everything that is done for this bracket every single week is 100% on me. I don't have anyone helping with the social medias because it's all just through my Twitter, right? I don't have anyone stream running. I don't have anyone helping with brackets. I don't have that, and it's stuff I could offer and I could ask people to do. But A, I don't really want to, and I B, don't feel comfortable asking people to do that kind of stuff without paying them money, and I didn't really have it back then, and I don't have it now to pay people to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, TOing is always just a it was always a secondary thing for me, or tertiary to be honest. Like I was commentator, player, TO in that order. All my time is definitely a lot of my time is definitely spent on the TO side of things. And I got some great benefits out of it. Like, don't get me wrong, there were definitely good times of doing this and enjoying it and having a grand old time and zero complaints. I can say that this online tournament series, as well as some stuff, but the online tournament series is one of the primary reasons I was able to be a part of running the largest West Coast Undernight bracket since Anime Ascension, which is something that I'm gonna take forever. Like I don't foresee any event until Uni 2 comes out beating out the Evo 2022 numbers. So, you know, I want to, and I kind of want to ride that. And I want to thank basically everyone who showed up every week. Even when they weren't feeling it, they still showed up, they signed up, they came through, they wanted to play games, they wanted to support the event, and that's what they did. To anyone who's just promoted the stream, followed the channel, subbed, all that jazz. I'm not good with words. Despite being a word sayer, I'm not good with words when it comes to that kind of sentimental shit. But I do, like, sincerely, I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate anyone who's come through, who's helped, who's made this what it could be in the time period. You know, we're a little over, actually literally to the day, so it's kind of coincidental with the couple weeks we've missed because of life. You know, we're at 52 events. It's about a year, over 14 months. You know, about 8 weeks of events skipped out and passed. I always like thought in my head, even when I was like starting this at like 50 is what I'd get to. So it feels like a good spot to at least like take a break for this kind of stuff. In regards to like as a whole, over the next, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say this, and I need y'all motherfuckers in the Pacific Northwest to keep me accountable. But over like the next bit, I do want to step away from actual like from as frequent as I am of doing TOing and helping with events and stuff like that. I need to focus on the things that I prefer to do and not the things that I feel like need to get done in the nicest way possible. I will be there to tell you to stop TOing. Rurik, I need you to physically pick me up and drag me out of the venue if you see me on a laptop with Start GG open. After BR December. But if I see Tabby TOing, I'm going home. Alright, take me with you while you're at it. If I see TOing, it's on site. I live in TO, so I know what it is. Yeah, I do want to like take a step back. You can't not take the brainworms out of me. I'm just gonna be blunt. Like that shit is ingrained into my skull, and I still want to do cool things. But I don't. I don't necessarily know. What was I saying? I literally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't know what I want to like. I want to do cool big things. I don't want to do moderately cool weekly things. Let's put it like that, right? Like if it, you know, for larger events, I definitely don't want to be running side events at majors. While I love doing it, and it's fun, but it restrains myself from commentary schedules, and it's just, once again, more work, more stress, all that jazz for things that don't necessarily create the best turnouts, even with the promotion I do. And I don't even do the best promotion, but even with the amount I do, I still don't get the results that I want. And I don't really know how to change that outside of things outside of my control. But I digress. Noel, yes, as far as I'm aware, which I feel like I'm pretty tapped into the FGC event zeitgeist, I believe this was the only West Coast Undernight event that was happening at the time. Or that's happening at this time. For NetPlay specifically. Like, there's obviously locals. I'm not going to tell you to do anything, Noel. I'm not going to tell you not to do anything. Just don't burn yourself out, kid. Just keep it calm. If you're going to do something, if you want to talk shop, I'll be the one to talk shop with you. I'll help you through whatever you need. Goes to anyone, not just Noel. I'll say this for anyone. If you are like, damn, I want some West Coast Under Night to still happen, and you want to try to be the one to TO it, you want to try to be the one to get this shit going, I'll talk your ear off. I'll talk more information you need to know about how to get stuff up. I became a Start GG fucking wizard because of running this stuff. I feel like I'm very comfortable with the site now and making things happen. I'm more than willing to help anyone with that. I'm like event organizing, streaming, all that jazz. But I also can't say that, yeah, you should do it and go ahead. I think you like don't do, because this is the same mindset that I had when I was doing it, when I started this all up, which was somebody's got to do it. And if the person who's been telling me this for the past year is in this stream right now, don't yell at me for just repeating things that you've told me that I've blatantly ignored because I have bad brain syndrome. But if you don't like just because something needs to be done, it doesn't mean that, or just because you feel like something needs to be done doesn't mean it should be done. I understand the want, desire, and the need for West Coast Under Night, and like obviously people still want to show up and play for it. But I'm gonna say don't stress yourself out, don't overwork yourself, don't burn yourself out over this shit. But Just Block has been the only one for a while since Meyer stopped doing it at WNF. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's Discord at? It's not relevant to me. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of what I have to say. Red Tag, thank you for the follow. Jin, I saw you follow. I'm bad at like reading like followers and stuff when I don't have like my notification sounds on, which I don't keep during the tournament or the pops or anything. But yeah, thank you guys for the follows, all the support, all that jazz. Regards to the stream, regards to the Discord, Just Block Discord will still exist. I have no plans on deleting it right now. It'll just become a lot more inactive. But if y'all want to use it to like for matchmaking or talking or discussion or whatever, so be it. I'll still be on there, usually promoting probably other larger events that are happening. Things like if like Vortex Gallery comes back, even if I'm not supporting it, I'll probably be posting it there. Hey, Red Tag. Yeah, so feel free to stay in the Discord. If you leave it, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. You're just missing out on some cool emotes. You're and one good sticker, and I think a soundboard file. But when the time comes, I'll be plugging, promoting the shit. For the stream itself, it's gonna just go back to my normal like stream whenever the fuck I want kind of thing. I should have a set schedule, but I don't. But that's hard. And I'm gonna try to like start doing more commentary stuff again. Wednesday's just always been like kind of a busy day, so like having this going on as the other ones. Consistent streamer Tabby arc. Let's go. I should be consistently streaming. I don't do fucking anything else right now, and I semi enjoy it. But I find streaming fighting games very difficult for me for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm not good or interesting at them, but that's besides the point. But yeah, thank you, Noel. I do I'm bad at receiving thanks and appreciation. I just don't have a good way to process it. But thank you. Thank you. Like I said, thank you for showing up, continuing to make shit happen. Once again, I'll just say for you personally, your growth has been insane, and I like to think that I was a part of that in some capacity, which is great. I go watching you, even from an offline perspective, go to how the fuck do these buttons work to, competent beginner player, was great. Is great to see continuously. But yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for now. Who the fuck is streaming right now? Who are we gonna raid? Oh, Dove is still streaming. Bet. Mute it. Where are they at? They're in Grand Finals reset, so there's time. There's time. / raid Shadow Legends to Dovingly. Make sure to give Dove a follow. Give him some love. Trading Bow Network does a lot of really cool stuff. So give them the support. They're playing some sick-ass Blaze Blue. They have an Amane in Grand Finals, and a Tsubaki, which is kind of cringe, but... no, it's not cringe, but yeah. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll see y'all in a regular scheduled DGen stream at some point. Deuces.